to massive industrial development towards the creation of sustainable jobs. Viva! Viva! Viva to massive development of the African economy. Viva! Viva! Viva to an EFF, free, accountable, corrupt-free government. Viva! Viva!
EFF at TUT aikule. Africa. Maibuye. Thank you very much, President, and to the branch leadership that is here. And thank you all of you for coming in your numbers. I want to apologize firstly for not pitching yesterday. We got a call when we were from Polokwane after we successfully filled up Pitamkaba Stadium. President Mbeki thought, no, he wants to have tea with us. So I thought, no, let me go see the old man. And that disrupted the program because it took longer than we anticipated. I thank all of you for coming here. And I've got a very short and straightforward message to all of you. Tomorrow, in less than 24 hours, as we all know, the most contested, the most highly anticipated local government elections are happening. We've come to remind you that you've got an appointment tomorrow with the EFF in your closest voting station. You've got an appointment tomorrow with the EFF because there is nobody else in this campaign that has presented a better, superior logic than the EFF. Everyone else's campaign was based on money. It was based on being opulent. It was based on having resources and harassing us and flooding us with a lot of advertisements and posters. We are told that the DA and the ANC spend no less than 1 billion rands on elections in a country of high levels of unemployment, in a country of high levels of poverty, high levels of inequality. They have the audacity to go and spend 1 billion rands on elections. You do not have stoves in your residences. The transport from Soshanguve to your campus, it's a when it likes. When it doesn't like, it doesn't go. The transport system in the city itself is not conducive for the type of activities. Black people in their majority still live far from their places of work. RDPs, they build on the ANC. I mean, the ANC has spent a billion on the elections. The RDPs that they give to our people, how about it's today? How bulala matila na tomorrow ukhutla handle. They've got an audacity to spend more than, and they are proud to say that we have spent more than 1 billion in these elections. What did they do to spend 1 billion? They didn't spend 1 billion to improve their argument. They didn't spend 1 billion to improve their policies. They didn't spend 1 billion to discover any new ideas about the future that you and I have to live in. They spent 1 billion on AKA to come and wave at you. They spend 1 billion to go and buy celebrities and flood us with celebrities. It's an insult to our intelligence to think you can give me a poster of AKA and therefore I will vote for you. It's an insult on the intelligence of our people. They spend 1 billion on advertisement and all those things, and yet their argument remained empty, bankrupt and poor. We have to invest in the argument. Elections is a contestation of ideas. So what does a vote for the EFF mean tomorrow? A vote for the EFF means, number one, we are going to build clinics in each and every ward. And we are going to open those clinics 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Like Christmas, clinic when you get sick, it doesn't announce. You can get sick any time of the day. But the clinics of the ANC, they close at 4:30. It's like they're saying, get sick quickly, get sick quickly. We're closing at 4:30. Get sick quickly. A clinic of the EFF is going to open 24 hours a day in the communities. What does that mean? It means there's going to be less and less overpopulation in the hospitals, because our people are going to be able to access primary quality health care at their doorstep, at their homes. But secondly, that clinic must be able to have a labor ward. And that's important because there's a high child mortality rate in South Africa, because in the rural areas, even in the townships, people have to get transport to go and give birth. It must have an adequate labor ward. Number 3, it must have free sanitary towels, free pads. And then they ask us, those people of yellow t-shirts, they say, where are you going to get the money for free pads? The free condom day. That's where we're going to get money for free pads. Because the condom is not natural. You can always wait. I mean, come on. In fact, condoms are for people who can wait. Who can wait and who play with things that make babies before they are ready to make babies. We are going to take that money because free sanitary towels should be free. Our sisters, most of the young girls in high schools, when they are on their periods, they can't go to school. They miss classes. They use all types of things to help themselves in that condition. So we have to provide the dignity to the woman child, to the girl child. And it must be given, it must be proper, it must be given for free, because it's a natural thing. So we are going to provide, that is the clinic of the EFF. And this is very obvious. It doesn't take quantum physics to discover that if you're going to provide health care, it must have emergency services, it must have a labor ward, and it must also give things like sanitary towels for free, particularly for young girls who are unable to get them today in South Africa. The second thing that we are going to do, we are going to give free crèches. There's a high rate of child neglect in South Africa, number 1. Number 2, nje ya really eskolong le 7 years, only 7 years usolo muhulu selwe na makhalabi happy. That's why bana ba batho ba batsho balla balwana ora banya ku ya sekolong ka 7 years. Why? Se ba tlwaetse o kitikitima mo high. And that's why white kids beat the hell out of us in terms of intellectual performance, because we arrive late. And that's why we are all going to be like President Zuma when we are 72 and we are unable to read numbers of digits that are more than 10. So we want to save the next generation from the Zuma syndrome, from the Zuma numerical syndrome. I hope he can spell his name. Development. That's the font they write on Zuma's speeches. So development is a longer way. On the other page. We are going to give you the development. Trevor Noah is not joking, it's a reality. Why can't Jacob Zuma read? Because he did not go to crash.
It's factual. It's factual.
Number 2, By the time he went to school, it was too late and he spent a very short time. He just spent 4 years in school. He left school on the 4th year. Where did he go to work? Then he was arrested in Robben Island for 10 years. Everybody that went to Robben Island and spent that much time came back with a post-matric qualification. Dikgang Moseneke, the Deputy Chief Justice, went to Robben Island, 10 years, came back with education. Most people who went there, got in jail, really there's not much to do. So people who go to jail and they take their intellectual development seriously, they come back with a lot of education. I mean, even Tupac went to prison, came back and called himself Machiavelli because he was reading political philosophy, The Prince by Machiavelli, the Italian politician.